AAPPL Practice Test Tips 2026 Language Proficiency Assessment Exam. All you need to know. Question 1. What does the acronym AAPPL stand for? American Association of Professional Language Learners. ACTFL Assessment of Performance Toward Proficiency in Languages. Academic Assessment for Proficiency in Lingual Studies. Advanced Assessment for Practical Language. AAPPL is the official assessment from ACTFL to measure language proficiency in real-world tasks. Question 2. Which mode of communication is tested in the ILS section? Interpretive Reading, Presentational Writing, Interpersonal Listening/Speaking, Interpretive Listening. ILS stands for Interpersonal Listening/Speaking, where you interact with a virtual partner. Question 3. In the Interpretive Listening section, how many times is the audio typically played? Once, twice, 3 times, unlimited. For the interpretive mode, IL/IR, you usually have the opportunity to hear or read the prompt twice. Question 4. What is the primary language used for questions in the interpretive sections? The target language only, English, a mix of both, Latin. To ensure it tests comprehension of the source text, questions and options are in English. Question 5. Which level is higher, novice mid or novice high? Novice mid, novice high. They are the same. Neither. Novice high is the top of the novice bracket, just below intermediate low. Question 6. A speaker says, "Me gusta jugar al fútbol los sábados." When do they play? Sundays, Fridays, Saturdays, Mondays. Sábados translates to Saturdays. Question 7. In an ILS prompt, if a partner asks, "What is your favorite food?" what is an intermediate level response? Pizza. I like pizza because it is delicious and cheesy. A slice of pizza. Food is good. Intermediate learners use full connected sentences to provide details and reasons. Question 8. You read an ad, rebajas, to do a mid-ed deprecio. What is the discount? 25% off, 75% off, 50% off, 10% off. Mitad deprecio means half price, 50%. Question 9. What is the focus of the presentational writing section? Chatting with a friend, listening to a news report, writing an email or essay for an audience, reading a letter. Presentational writing is one-way communication to an audience, example, blog, email, report. Question 10. A novice speaker is best described as fluent and accurate, a word-level communicator, able to debate politics, a native speaker. Novice learners communicate primarily via memorized words, phrases, and simple sentences. Question 11. If you hear La farmacia está al lado del banco, where is the pharmacy? Far from the bank, inside the bank, next to the bank, behind the bank. Al lado de means next to. Question 12. Which form of the AAPPL should a middle school student take? Form E or Form 1, Form AB or Form X? AAPPL uses Form A, Novice Intermediate, and Form B, Intermediate Advanced, for standard testing. Question 13. In the writing section, what should you do if you don't know a specific word? Use an English word. Skip the sentence. Use a synonym or describe the word. Stop the test. Circumlocution, describing a word you don't know, is a key proficiency skill. Question 14. You hear, necesito comprar pan y leche. Where should the speaker go? The library, the gym, the grocery store, the park. Pan bread and leche milk are found at a grocery store. Question 15. What distinguishes an advanced speaker from an intermediate one? Using single words. Ability to narrate in past and future time frames. Knowing 100 words. Speaking slowly. Advanced learners can handle past/future timeframes and handle complications. Question 16. What is a strategy for the interpretive reading section? Read the questions first. Translate every word. Ignore the pictures. Guess B for everything. Reading the English questions first helps focus your search for meaning in the text. Question 17. In an ILS video, if the partner looks confused, you should close the browser. Try to clarify or repeat your idea. Speak louder in English. Say nothing. Maintaining the flow of conversation is part of the interpersonal score. Question 18. You see a sign, Cerrado por vacaciones. When will the store open? Tomorrow. It is currently closed for holidays. In 1 hour. It is open. Cerrado means closed and vacaciones means holidays/vacation. Question 19. For a presentational writing task, how is the score determined? By counting words only. By spelling accuracy only. By the ability to convey the message clearly at level. By handwriting. Scoring is based on how well you meet the task requirements within your proficiency level. Question 20. A can-do statement for reading might be, I can write a novel. I can understand the main idea of a short weather report. I can lead a business meeting. I can translate a poem. Understanding main ideas of simple texts is a standard can-do benchmark.